Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen. I'm suffering in my Halloween costume for you guys. It's hard to keep a straight face because I'm very aware of this costume, so forgive me, but happy Halloween. Today we have a reading for you about somebody that feels like they need to do something to make things right, and they are willing to either pay a debt or produce some sort of gift to try to make up for the fact that they have failed you in some way. And with the Seven of Rings or Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like, I'm going to do right by the situation, even if you don't want to talk to me. Even if you don't think there's anything left to be said, or even if you don't thank me, I just want to make sure that I do right by you and by the situation. So let's do it. So it feels like very determined energy. Hello there, Peggy. Thank you. I don't know if I should stand up because it's like, so, grass, hula skirt, whatever. It's getting everywhere. It got caught in my ring. These are homemade. My friend Amanda in college made them. And then, of course, the lays. But yeah, it's very itchy. I'm going to try to make it through. I'm not lying, you guys. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but we will make it work. Hello there, Andrea. How are you doing? I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I hope some of you got out for, I don't know, some fancy Halloween party last night. Let's dive in. We're going to see what this is all about because we've got somebody who feels like they need to apologize. Also, just a quick reminder or a heads up in case you haven't heard, I'm offering a $25 through Cash App or PayPal end of the year reading. So basically about 20 minutes, and I look into what's going to happen primarily in career and love, but you have the ability to just zero in on one or the other if you like. My email address is in the description box below. Also, since I'm wearing a costume that makes me think of Hawaii, I just feel like I have to tell the people of Hawaii, I love your island. I visited when I was in high school. It broke my heart seeing what happened to Maui and the banyan tree because that was such a special place. It was also a place that helped me discover just how much I love art because there were so many beautiful galleries down there. So yeah, positive vibes to Hawaii. All right, so we've got number 2, which is Sage. Harmony, acceptance, calm, serenity, and patience. 39, Portal, originality, idealism, progression, opening, and accessing. So it looks to me like we have somebody that acknowledges there is something they're going to be doing, something that could have very difficult to predict, like outcomes. So they have found patience or they have accepted that they may not be able to have much control over how things go, but they want to, again, they want to do right by the situation, right? All right, this is the mystical cat. What else do we have? Seven of Sky and the Moon. So the Seven of Sky would be the Seven of Swords. This talks about trickery, secrets, especially when the moon accompanies it. So this feels to me, this could be like a family member that feels like they need to come forward and be honest about what happened in the context of like a parent-child relationship or maybe a sibling relationship. This could be an ex telling you, here's what really happened in terms of, our relationship. This is somebody who feels like they handled things wrong primarily because they were dishonest or because they hid something. Five of C, interesting because we had the Five of Cups in the reverse at the outset. And this was, in my interpretation, about somebody saying, I will regret it if I don't do something to try to make this better. So I'm going to have to like just like swallow my pride and accept that it may not go well. I may not hear anything back, or I may not get a response. But the alternative is like living with my guilt or feeling like I never tried or, could have done better, right? So this person is committed to at least making the effort, offering the peace pipe, if you will, because the alternative is too difficult for them to live with. So we have the Ace of Earth, which is the Ace of Pentacles, and Death in the reverse. So I feel like that's why they've arrived at this conclusion. Either I need to give you the money that I owe you. For some of you, this is a debt. And for others of you, this is, I'm going to give you a gift. For somebody specific out there, I see a gift of a plant or flowers because of it being Ace of Earth. So if you like succulents, they're going to get you a real cute one. If you, wanted to be able to plant, I don't know, herbs in your kitchen window, they're going to bring you that. If you love lilies, they're going to bring you a bouquet. This is somebody who's like, I want to make it very clear that this isn't just me like pretending, like I put thought into it, right? I didn't just happen upon your address and figure, oh, I'll stop by and say I'm sorry. No, I planned this. We have the Nine of Earth, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Fire, which is the Seven of Wands in the reverse. And the Sea Tom, which is the Knight of Cups. He's so cute. Look, he's like, he just rubbed my belly. I don't know why we're talking so much. I just want belly rubs. Hello there, Madam Matthias. Madam Matthias? Did I do it right? Did I do it? Hello there, Paul. How are you doing? So look, we've got somebody who feels like they have to go out on a limb. They have to put themselves in a situation that makes them feel uncomfortable. Acceptance, patience. I know you might like throw daggers as far as like, glances at me. I know you might not be excited to see me or hear from me. I know that you're probably doing fine on your own, but I just have to do something to like address the fact that I left things the way that I did. I don't want that to be your memory of me or your last memory of me. For some of you, this person's going through a treatment program or having some sort of religious experience where they feel in order to be right with God or in a healthy place, they have to apologize to you. They have to do something to make this right. Because I do see that there are other people aware of this person's mission. Look at that, Three of Pentacles. So in Egyptian culture, the scarab beetle is a symbol of something that is very important to you. And we have three kitty cats watching the scarab beetle, who's for some reason just giant. This person who wants to apologize, we'll call them the sage. They're definitely talking to others, trying to get advice because they don't want to mess this up. They might feel like they really only get one chance to say they're sorry or deliver this gift and try to make things better. All right, let's see. This is the Energy Oracle. Broken heart, number 9. And the world, number 29. So I do feel like it's been a little time since you've seen this person. I do feel like for many of you, it's a family connection, but there's also a significant portion of you where this is a romantic connection, where somebody expected you to put in more effort than they did, or somebody was refusing to really let you see who they are. This distance or the, I don't know, fallout has made them realize how important you are to them. Whether or not it's a family or a love connection, this person feels like they cannot heal until they address this, or at least try to address it in a way that makes sense, because they know that you're upset. They know that they didn't do right by you. This is the Morgan Greer. Hi, Key Controller. Hello, Michael. How are we doing? Tiki Princess. I like it. Hello there, JDB. How are you doing? We've got the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, World in the reverse. Interesting, because we just got the World, right? This is, by the way, about connections just as much as it could be about somebody feeling like you are their world. With the World in the reverse, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, what I'm getting is this person feels like because they were not willing to move an inch for you before, they now have to go the extra mile. Very intentionally using like distance analogies, okay? This person let you down. They did not do something that would have been perceived as easy, like visiting you if you lived next door, that kind of thing. Instead, they chose not to do that, and that's what they want to apologize for, or they chose not to pay you back money. They chose not to apologize for something they said. It was not a very difficult hurdle, right? Now, with time past, they feel like what they have to do is be willing to like literally travel across the country. I don't know, get your favorite pizza and bring it back to you. This is somebody who's like, I have to do 10 times what I would have had to do that first opportunity to make things right. Hello there, Justin. How are you doing? All right. Ooh. 6 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. The number 6 is definitely important. Especially, I don't know why, I really like the fact that one's in the upright and one's in the reverse. So this person has not been able to stop thinking about you. They care about you deeply. Hi there, Jess. How are you? And they, I think about every day how they treated you. Every day they think about it. They feel like you were there when nobody else was. You guys, look. It's my flowers. We got the Knight of Rods. It's actually the Knight of Wands, but in this deck, it's the Knight of Rods, and it kills me every time. I mispronounce it like 80% of the time. We've got the Hanged Man in the reverse. I'm telling you, this person's like, if I want to make this right, if I want to do right by this person that I care about, family member, love interest, whatever it is, I have to do, like, I have to go big or go home. I have to sacrifice something, or I have to travel a ways. I have to not let my fear get in the way. I have to accept whatever potential outcome there is and just like, suck it up, buttercup. It's kind of like the phrase going through my mind right now. Interesting. So we had the 9 of Earth, or the 9 of Pentacles, up here. And now we have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So we have somebody that perhaps was very determined to do things on their own or resistant to outside opinion. Maybe you tried to help this person in terms of improving their health or their lifestyle. Maybe you were there for them when they were trying to heal. I do feel like you've been a positive beacon, but that they rejected whatever it was that you did, or like violently shoved it away, right? Like, I don't think that's a good idea, because they were stubborn. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. They didn't want to do all that work. If I do what it is that you're suggesting or what you think I should do, that's too much work. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be a parent. I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to do the healing work so that I can love openly or be, vulnerable for somebody. So with the Queen of Rods or Queen of Wands, we have an individual here who I think felt like they would be able to just find their happiness elsewhere. I don't normally see negative in the Queen of Rods in the upright, but the way I'm seeing this now is kind of like, if I can't, just be who I am and you accept me for that, then I'll go elsewhere. This person was being stubborn. This person rejected what it was that you were trying to do to help them. And now I feel like they're looking back and they're realizing you were literally just trying to be a good person, a good friend, or like help me, right? Hello there, Bobby. Hello, Sidebinder. How we doing? That's so kind of you, Bobby. People need that every once in a while, right? We've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Chariot. So because the thoughts of you have been very difficult for this person to put out of mind, they're realizing they need to act with a sense of urgency or they will lose you forever. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse can also be a call out to the idea of this being a family situation that has gone south or is not going well. Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles in particular can talk about family. But this can also just talk about a major loss, right? I don't know how I would ever find somebody like you. I don't know why I thought I should, not prioritize a relationship with someone like you. So definitely a sense of guilt over being stubborn or like defiant. We've got the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Wands. I like this a lot. We already had the Nine of Wands, but it was in the reverse up here, which felt to me kind of like, I'm not going to give up, going to stomping around kind of vibe. But now with it being paired with the Queen of Cups, it feels much like it's a softer energy. This is somebody who maybe at first was trying very difficult or very like obsessed with, I'm going to maintain my independence. I'm going to do things my way. I know you want to tell me how to live, but you're not going to now somebody has a different perspective. They have softened and they realize that living life without at least being willing to hear people out who care about you and want you to make a positive change, it hurts everyone when you do that, right? Hello there, chosen one. Welcome. I hope you enjoy our live chat. We got some cool people in there. Hello there, Prairie Winds. How are you doing? I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's go to the situations deck. So yesterday I was wearing the referee costume and straight up like wore it all day. I mean, I took the whistle off after I was done recording. I didn't blow the whistle once the whole day, you guys. Are you proud of me? I resisted that urge. This is not staying all day. It's so itchy. I remember when I wore it for my Halloween costume like years ago too, having that issue where I was like, I can't do it, you guys. We've got Sold in the reverse. When I was visiting Hawaii, I went to the Outrigger and they had like a pig roast. Those leis were way nicer, you guys. Probably real flowers, right? A little softer. All right. Forbidden Love is joining the Not Moving card and Roller Coaster. So for those of you that are dealing with a family issue, this I'm getting is primarily about either an inheritance or an absent parent that got distracted by a relationship that really was toxic. This could be a relationship that got this person involved in crimes, drugs, or just, neglecting their parental duties. For those of you where this is a romantic situation, we have somebody that was being stubborn refusing to move, because they did not see how the two of you could actually be in a relationship. There's so many differences. Maybe you have an age gap. Maybe one of you was engaged or married to a friend of the other person. There's some difference here that felt insurmountable to this person that wants to now apologize. And they've been on quite a roller coaster trying to understand the situation from a higher vibration. But I do feel like they've been determined, right? All right, what else do we have? Poison or toxic behavior in the reverse. Love to see that card in the reverse. Pretending in the reverse. Also enjoy that. So we have somebody basically giving themselves a reality check or listening to a reality check from somebody else. For some of you, you might find out that this person listened to a podcast or watched a movie or listened to an album, and that's what got them to change their perspective and realize they needed to do something here. For others of you, this is somebody who feels like they actually got a message from you in their dreams. So I don't know if you've been astral traveling or what, but this person has been unable to ignore the emotions that they feel, the regret that they feel. They know that they owe you better treatment or an apology. This person could have been dealing with some legal issues that got them kind of caught up. For some of you, they were literally in jail. I hope not, but this is somebody who felt like they couldn't do right by you initially. They had to deal with something. For some of you, this was a divorce. For others of you, this was a legal battle over property. I did mention inheritance. That could have been the issue as well. But again, this person cannot stop thinking about you. All right, this is the Golden Lenormand. We have number 3, the Ship. I think somebody who was unwilling to travel to you before or unwilling to speak to you is now going to go to great lengths. This person could literally be buying a plane ticket, could be, renting a car, but I don't think they're telling people what they're doing. You've got the clouds here indicating a sense of ambiguity or confusion. I think they're telling people they're going somewhere else. For some of you, if this person is a family member, like a father, for example, they might be telling their wife or girlfriend or whatever, their relationship person, that they're going somewhere else because they don't want to start a fight with that person, but they are coming to visit this person they need to apologize to. We've got the lilies. I already mentioned that earlier, didn't I? Yeah. I really do feel like a lot of you are going to be getting flowers or a gift of some sort. If this person owes you money, they are giving you money. Maybe not all of it, but they're going to give you a substantial amount. And then we've got the house, number 4, and the woman, number 29. So this is somebody who feels like they should be providing some sort of stability or protection to a person that they feel, this Queen of Cups, right? It doesn't have to be an actual woman, but this is somebody that they feel has shown them care during a difficult time, and they want to return that or do right by that connection. All right, let's see. This is the Edgar Allan Poe. What else do we have? They better. I'm pretty sure they have Dr. Pepper in Hawaii. Granted, it was a long time ago when I I would be shocked. Now, if I went and visited, they might not have any left after that. Yes, I need a drum of Dr. Pepper, please. Just put it on the boat. Did I say one? I mean 20 drums, please. I don't even know how much is in a drum, but that's a lot, right? Right? I need Dr. Pepper on a keg, please. How rad would that be? I mean, it's probably not technically a keg, right? Just adding the carbonation. I have my very own soda fountain. All right. We've got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Oh, I don't like that. Two of Swords and the Two of Cups. If this person is a family connection, you may find that they are concerned about the relationship that they left your relationship in shambles for. So, i.e., if this is a parent who's been kind of absent, or maybe even a sibling, because of a toxic relationship, they are now seeing that that relationship is toxic. I'm not trying to make fun of anyone here, but this kind of feels like, hey, so you know how you warned me about that thing? Yeah, you're right. But I'm here to apologize because I love you and not because I feel stupid. They're going to feel a little bit uncomfortable because they know now that what you said is true. For those of you that are in a romantic connection or like you have that romantic bond with this person, they pushed you away and pretended they didn't feel this deep love for you. And now they realize, and you might have called them on it. Now they realize, well, I'm obsessed with you, super in love with you, can't stop thinking about you. You're right. I tried everything I could to forget you. I even watched that movie, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and nothing would help. Nothing. It's love, baby. You can't just forget that shit. I mean, you can try. A lot of people try. Hello, Tiana. You got to change your name back, girl. Is too confusing. I mean, you got to live your own life. You do you. I hope you're having a good weekend. And thank you. It's really itchy, but we're making it work. Hello there, Illuminati. How are you doing? That's fair. All right, so we've got Six of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Wands. Sorry, Five of Wands. And the King of Wands in the reverse? Dang, okay. So basically dumpster fire floating down the flooded town, right, Tiana? Ooh, this is not good energy. I don't like it. Nope. I'm trying to decide whether or not to tell you a story of mine. I'm gonna say it like this. Apparently, my dear grandfather, who has passed away for many years now, once said that the dumbest thing he had ever done in his entire life, which is saying a lot, love you, Gramps, but I've heard some stories, was smoking cigarettes. No offense to those of you that smoke cigarettes. You got to live your own life. But I personally quit smoking cigarettes years ago, but not before I decided to ignore everybody else who told me that smoking cigarettes was a bad idea because I wanted to look cool in college. Look at me, I'm smoking cigarettes. I must be cool. Parliament, if you're wondering. And sometimes Camel Light 99s. Partially because my grandmother smoked Misties and I thought they were so cool. Those long ones, 100s, whatever. Anyways, I had plenty of people tell me don't smoke cigarettes. And I still was like, I'm going to smoke cigarettes because I'm like skipping around, like, screw you guys. I'm not saying that you're dumb, because we all have lessons to learn. But I'm telling you, this King of Wands in the reverse, our person that needs to apologize, Sage, I think is what I was calling him. This person has realized that part of the reason they need to apologize is because you, maybe other people, but I think pretty much like primarily you, were like, why would you do that? That's a dumb idea. Don't do that. That looks like it would end horribly. And this person was like, nah. 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 I'll be good. One of my brother's favorite things to say is, I'll be fine. It's cold outside, Kelsey. You want to wear a jacket? I'll be fine. You shouldn't fall asleep like that. You might hurt your neck. I'll be fine. He sounds like more masculine than I do, of course. But it's, apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Very similar to my grandfather. They even had, he had, my grandfather and my brother still has, the same, in the exact same spot, fold in their earlobe. My dad has it too. It's really weird. So I guess what I'm saying is we all go through it, okay? We all go through the stubborn, like, you can take your advice and shove it moment, okay? I'm not saying I'm fully done with mine. But at a certain point, you have to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and say, it's probably time for me to stop pretending that this isn't a problem. And you know what we have here? We have the pretending card in the reverse. So we do have somebody that stopped pretending. This is somebody who's realizing, okay, maybe I really do have a gambling problem. Okay, maybe I really shouldn't be dating this person. Okay, maybe I really can't be spending that kind of money. Okay, maybe I really, you know what I mean? It takes a while. But when you finally admit that you want to live a different way and you don't want to lose the people that are trying to help you, it takes a lot of courage. And I'm proud of you, because there's a lot of people out there that don't change their mind. They just go on skipping down the road like, I'm going to keep doing it. Too bad for you. So good for you, whoever you are, because you are changing your tune. You are turning that ship around that was going the wrong way, right? So we have the Three of Cups. Seven of Swords. Our wise sage has determined that friends, love interests, or family, depending on your situation, have been tricksters. So if this person hid an ex or hid flirtations with others or hid a full-on relationship or hid money or whatever it was, these tricks that they were playing or the people that encouraged them, they're being honest with themselves about what this really is. And why would I treat somebody that I really adore that way? Why would I choose falseness over somebody that has been genuine? That's a really good question, actually. Oops. I fucked up. I'm sorry. Do you guys like my songs? Did I miss saying hi to anybody? Oh, thank you, Tiana. That makes my life so much easier. Hello, Faith. How are you doing? We've got Chariot in the reverse. Yeah, this is a crazy ride. I see why we got the roller coaster card here, because I'm like, are we going back into the Twilight Zone? What's going on? Why the Chariot in the reverse? Oh, okay. This is more of I get it. I wanted to go down that path that I knew was not right for me, whether that's a bad relationship or smoking cigarettes, whatever it is. I wanted to do that because I was upset over something. Sometimes Crazy though it may seem, some people choose to be miserable. They don't want to be happy. And I want to just like hug those people and say, but don't you want to look like a goof and skip around in a stupid Halloween costume like me and make up songs? Because it's like really fun. I have a great time. This person had to let go of the desire to be in an upset or frustrated or chip on my shoulder mood. Okay. That wasn't something that you had to do for them. You gave them a beacon of light to focus on when they were stuck in the dark, but they had to be the one that actually chooses to leave the dark, right? I'm okay. I think I've had my fill. I think I'm done. No more cigarettes for me, right? So they've chosen that because the pull to you is too strong. I need to apologize. I need to make things right. For some of you, not very many of you, but a few of you, this person is going to take you fishing. Person who owes me an apology, don't take me fishing. I would go fishing, but that is not my ideal apology. I'm just saying. Obviously, I need a pig roast. This is the Three of Swords in the reverse. They want to heal things with you. Even if you choose, you never want to talk to me again. Even if you decide, this is just not the thing for me, I'm going to do right by you. I'm going to pay you the money I owe you. I'm going to give you back the thing that I have that's yours. I'm going to apologize for lying to you. Whatever it is, I'm going to do right by you, and I expect nothing in return. And that's a pretty dang good approach, in my opinion. Were you? I love it. Hello, Third Eye. Hello, Gabian. How are you? Hello, Asusena. Thank you. I feel kind of goofy and itchy, but it works. I was kind of stoked actually because I thought I would find more Halloween costumes. I know I have a whole bunch somewhere that I haven't found yet. But then I found this and I was like, I don't know. I'm kind of iffy because this is homemade, okay? It's not ideal. It's not fit right. No offense to Amanda. All right. This is the Kipper. Let's see what else we've got for you. He better not take me fishing. I totally agree with you on that one, Jess. All right, we've got main male in the reverse. Adjudication. So for some of you, this person has had legal issues because they were associated with criminals, hanging out with people that they shouldn't hang out with, dating a mail fraud person. I don't know. You got to choose your friends wisely. Okay. Like I cannot stress that enough. You tend to become who you hang around. And if you're going to tolerate people that are willing to steal from you or steal from people that don't deserve it, holding back some of my personal thoughts, it's dumb. Okay. Don't associate with people that are willing to have zero integrity, because why on earth would you expect them to employ that integrity that does not exist with you? If I know you steal, if I know you lie, if I know you betray people, why do I expect anything different from you? Because I have a cool lei on my head? I don't know. Is this called a crown? What do we call this, you guys? No. You've shown me who you are. You're probably going to steal from me too. So, like, why would I be surprised? I am calling myself out because I have given things to people and expected them to give them back to me when I had zero reason to believe in that person. Okay? I've learned some expensive lessons. Don't surround yourself with people that have a bad intention that is obvious to read. Are there people that change? Sure. There are people that I know that used to steal things that don't. So we got to believe in people. But if you know people are in the thick of it and they're stealing from people, they're doing stuff they shouldn't, Don't be expecting good things from these people towards you, okay? Just don't. Journey. There's a trip here. Somebody is taking a trip. Bad health in the reverse. I love it. So we have somebody that is recovering after dealing with a not so great group of people or a not so great relationship. This person may feel like they recovered from an injury or something, maybe even depression because of your help, but they have gone through a loss. We have unexpected wealth. Sudden wealth in the reverse and expectation in the reverse. I'm telling you, someone got stolen from. For some of you, this person took something of yours and then they had something of theirs stolen from the person that they chose over you. They say karma's up for a reason. You know what I mean? Don't be messing around unless you want to be messed around with, right? I put in all this good energy out to people because I want good energy back. And when you realize that's how things work, life gets a little easier, right? You get paid to wear Halloween costumes. You guys, can I tell you a story? I once worked at a small company. I think there was 50 of us, maybe 48 of us. And I was always one of the more obnoxious people. And by that, I mean in company meetings, I'd be like, I have a question. Or, I'd make a joke because everybody needed to laugh because the material was so dry and nobody really cared about blah, blah, blah. So surprise, surprise of this small company, let's call it 48 people. I was one of 3 people that dressed up for Halloween. Okay. 3 people. God bless my brother. He gave me one year a polar bear onesie, with footies, right? And a hood, and it's got a polar bear face. I legit wore that to work. And then I had a 6-pack of old-fashioned Coca-Cola, in a glass bottle. And I was like, yeah, clearly I'm the Coca-Cola bear. All day long, they called me a furry. And a lazy dude who didn't have a costume picked up a big stick from the parking lot, followed me around and said, my costume is I'm poking the bear. You about to get sued or fired. That's my Halloween story from work. I don't really care though. I love it when things get awkward. I will be the only person wearing a costume in the room and be totally fine. All right. Who did I miss saying hello to? What's up, too? How are you doing? How's New Zealand treating you? What's up, Sierra? How are you doing? All right. We're going to get just a couple more cards for you. Let's see. What do we need? Yeah. It feels like this person is either on the cusp of or has already gone through an ascension. So I would really like to see what this Voyage of the Soul Oracle has to say about this person. Slippery. All right. Oh, you guys, I only pulled one card from that. Hold on. I didn't even tell you about it. Hold, please. I was telling a story. So we have a scythe and a wishing well. Okay. So we have the man without a shirt. I know some of you are really stoked about that. It's a nice looking dude, but it's not really my favorite because it indicates somebody who is really just thinking about surface things or, physical intimacy. I feel like we had somebody here who chose to remain low vibe, man without a shirt, and as a result, lost their chance at something that they actually consider to be very important to them. So this could be the parent-child relationship. This could be a soulmate situation. They feel like they sacrificed something of huge value for something pretty lame. It happens. Sometimes we conflate the value of people or opportunities in our life And the sooner that we are willing to be honest with ourselves and correct that or learn from it, the better off we'll be. What doesn't really serve anyone, is for you to get stuck in a 5 of Cups, woe is me, I should have done something different, but now I'm just going to do nothing vibe. That does nothing for no one. Take a little time for yourself, right? Look, I've had some like 30-second angry cries and then I clean myself up and I move on. I don't really cry very much anymore. But like sometimes you just have to get that out and then you pick yourself up and you move along, right? We have somebody that is realizing, I'm not done. You don't need to totally like feel like my life is over because I made this mistake. I have the ability to do something and I can change what's going on. So this is somebody who wants to make things right. They feel excited or emboldened to be able to at least make an effort here, right? You may receive a letter or they may show up and have a letter that they've already written you. So we have words, writing, journal, intention, affirmations, book, and letter. I do feel like you're going to see that this person has genuine intentions. Then we have the universe, God, source, intelligence, prayers, support, and above. It does feel like the person who is coming to apologize, even if they don't get the answer that they want from the person they're apologizing to, will get some sort of good karma or abundance because they were willing to do right by this situation. So like you win either way, you just might not know what your door prize is, okay? So we have seed, potential, fertility, idea, budding, future, and capable. For many of you, there is a way to resolve this issue and have a very beautiful connection going forward because this person's actually going through a change. I love this card. It talks about metamorphosis, somebody who is able to see life in a different way. And then we have collective. Remember that 3 of Pentacles that we had? Well, it's technically 3 of Earth. I feel like for some of you, this is the family. For others of you, this is like spirit guides or the universe. There are people that want to see this go well, okay? There's people that are invested. It's like your reality television show and everybody's like, okay, but who said what and when? There are people that want this to go well, so you might feel more energy than you would expect, especially if this is just like a 2-person conversation, right? All right, I'm itchy and I'm hungry, so I'm going to take a break from my costume. And go eat some food, and then I'll be back later for some more readings. I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and I will see you on the next reading. Toodles!